Hey guys, just got done with the Smokies and we are continuing on.
What you doing, buddy? You got a collar on.
Now that we're done with the Smokies, we have a hinged brace on my left knee to help with all the pain. Did come to a conclusion that I had some kind of irritation or pull of my LCL on my left knee, but hoping that this hinged brace does help so that way I can continue on the hike while it heals and to not stress it anymore. So for me, I'm entering this wilderness. This trail is a wilderness for me, stepping away from life in the world and just focusing this journey on self and God. And not a lot of us would even be willing to go that far to actually set out to the wilderness. But yet, there is something there to learn. There's important life lessons to learn by entering that state of just quietness. And this trail is that for me. It is pushing me, dealing with my knee, dealing with this pain, going from my right knee to my left knee. And seems like that once one thing heals, the next thing, breaks down and hurts. And this is really teaching me to strip away from control and reminds me of God's power. And, I'm here to serve a higher purpose, the purpose that God has for me. And the trail is teaching me to trust in Him, to trust in His power, not my own. Making it to Max Patch, which was really cool, very beautiful. Made it to the top. It was a really cloudy day, but this was really neat. It was pretty much a 360 view of just mountains. Each and every day, I've been having to completely just surrender and ask God for help. I don't really know how much further I can push my knee. I'm getting to these amazing spots though, of just accomplishments, especially with making it to this max patch, that I'm like, okay, I can keep doing this. I can still do this. Just gotta be careful with my miles, be careful with my body, and just keep pushing because I know God wants me out here. Got to meet the flying fritter, had some awesome trail magic, and woke up early this morning because guess what? We are entering hot springs, and this was an awesome accomplishment being a trail town. So, did a little bit of early morning hiking. As you can tell, the camera did not pick that up very well, so it's a little blurry, but really fun to do. Had to use my headlamp for about an hour, and then it finally lightened up to where the sun started peeking out. Hey, we made it to Hot Springs. Did a Nero as a town day for me, just to get all the chores done and just take a relaxing day. Got to go to the Smoky Mountain Diner for some breakfast. Was the first one there, but made sure I got some coffee. Then hikers started rolling in and got to eat breakfast with them. There I am, just resting, of course, with a Mountain Dew. Had a compression sleeve on my knee. Took the brace off to kind of help it air out. And went to bingo with some other hikers. And here is the town and the hostel. Awesome little community. And continued on. So as I was coming out of Hot Springs, guess what? My nose started bleeding, but it's not going to stop me. Did realize that when my nose bleeds on trail, it takes a lot of energy out of me. Like I really feel a lot more blah. That's a way to describe it. Just less energy when I deal with nosebleeds on trail. But we're continuing, and we were getting a lot of rainy, foggy weather. So we've been going through. There's White Rock Cliff, and really enjoying all of the flowers blooming since now we are entering into spring. And as I was up here on this summit, man, I couldn't see anything, just pretty much walking in a cloud. And we got another big accomplishment. 300. Man, mile 300. As I'm out here meeting a lot more hikers and just enjoying my time, trying to keep my mind off of my knee, trying to live in the moment. Got to check out Laurel Hostel, of course, got honey bun and a Mountain Dew. And look at this million legger guy. Love the little stripes on him. Got to see some more falls. Been hiking with a lot of hikers, just kind of leapfrogging them and meeting them at shelters and campsites. And then there we are eating some lunch. There's our brace. And moving forward and entering the gap. Guess who came? Oh, got to see my mom. We had a 2-day plan to go to Asheville. So that was awesome. Just to be able to be with her in celebration of this 300-mile marker. Got to see some black bears, and yes, he was not in the wild. We went to a nature uh, conservatory. I think that's what that was called. Could see some reptiles, love turtles, and there's an otter, and of course the food. Love spending time with my mom, just eating food and just enjoying our time together.